Hey, happy Friday, everybody. Paul Obrantz with This Weekend in Rates. We're going to add something new to this. So not only are we going to talk about what happened over the past 7 days as it relates to interest rates, what did interest rates do, and talk about next week's, we're also going to talk and bring to your attention five really cool things that are happening this weekend. So we're also going to have a little fun with AI. So we're starting to utilize AI. It's amazing what AI can do. And it's also amazing what it doesn't do. It's kind of crazy, way well beyond. So whenever we see a mistake from AI, instead of judging it, we're just going to say, aren't you just so adorable, AI? That is so adorable. So hang in there with me. All right, let's go ahead and let's bring up This Weekend in Rates. Now, keep in mind, there's a QR code on your top right. If you click that, that leads to my calendar. It's called a Hopes and Dreams conversation. Even if you're not ready to buy yet, let's sit together and let's put a plan in place. We don't need to pull your credit, take applications, and all that crazy stuff. We don't got to get excited, but we can utilize my 20 plus years of experience and help you and your family save money on your mortgage. And by the way, if you already click that QR code, and let's get you going. So this weekend in rates, March 21st, which is my sister's birthday. Happy birthday, Krista. We're going to bring them up here real quick. So, if you look on the left side, purchase rates are just really good, and we're starting to see more people out. Even though mortgage applications are down, at the open houses, I'm starting to see more and more people out there, a little bit more competitive, but it's still a great time to get your offer accepted and maybe get some of your closing costs paid for. I mean, check out these rates. With VA, you're at 5.875. FHA still below 6 at 5.99. Conventional, halfway there, 6.5%. Jumbo, 6.525. That doesn't make sense. Is that what it says? That's exactly what it says. VA on the refinance side, that's 6 along with FHA. Same with conventional refinance, 6.5, and 6.625 is going to be your jumbo. What is a jumbo loan? It depends. You're going to have to call me and find out. How about that? Give me a call. All right. So let's talk about a little bit of, before we do, we're going to talk about bridge loans. So this is for families out there that currently own a home. If you own a home and you want to make an all-cash offer, you may qualify for what's called a bridge loan. It's a private loan that will utilize the equity in your house and the house that you're buying, and they will leverage it and essentially give you an all-cash offer to make your offer more competitive should the case arise. Now, this isn't the loan for everybody, but it is a great loan. Reach out if you want to talk about it, see if it's right for you. There's also HomeLight, and there's so many great programs out there, but this is definitely going to be one of them. The market update This week, Paul, interest rates did decline, not a whole bunch, but your buying power did go up. If you were buying a house at $500,000, that little bit of rate reduction will save you about $30 to $40 or $15 to $25 per month. Not a huge thing, but we're trending in the right direction. Really, what influenced this is the Feds did meet this week. They decided not to lower the short-term interest rates, which is what was expected. They talked about 2 future decreases, which again is in line with what they were saying back in December. But the big news came out with their buyback program as it relates to 30 mortgage-backed securities. What drove rates down during the COVID type era is the federal government, or the Feds, were buying mortgage-backed securities, and thus putting a downward pressure on interest rates. Now, when they stopped buying and put mortgage and as a result, put more mortgage-backed securities into the out there for people to purchase, increase the supply, interest rates went up. So this should definitely help keep interest rates where they're at. If not, put a little bit more downward pressure, because they're going to start buying much more than they were a month ago. Coming up next week, we have a big week. I don't know if I like this format. I think it's too small, but hey, you know what? We have Case-Shiller coming out, which, remember, this is an actual measurement of home appreciation throughout the nation. On Thursday, we have Q4 GDP. And then on Friday, which is going to be a big one, we have personal PCE, personal consumption expenditure, which is the Fed's favorite measure of inflation. So that will definitely move the needle one way or another. Now, if anything happens next week that is really going to impact interest rates, make sure I will know for sure, certain that I will send you an email. I'll post a video because we don't like surprises over here at Clear to Close Brokers. I know you don't either. So what do you say, by the way, let's talk about what's going on this weekend. I actually had a little bit of fun with this one. So let's see, there's actually some really cool stuff coming up this weekend. This weekend, the San Francisco Sail Grand Prix. It's a high-speed racing witness catamaran. So I don't know. I mean, AI is amazing. That is not a catamaran. That is a powerboat. However, can you imagine a catamaran going 60 miles an hour on the bay? That is absolutely going to be really cool. And it's something that you should bring out the family and kids to watch. There's Tulip Day at Union Square. Again, that is not a picture of Union Square, but it is a picture of a tulip. I love this. There's 80,000 tulips that need to be picked. You can pick 8 per person. It's a really cool thing to do with the family and the kids. They will absolutely love it. The Flower Bulb Day, by the way, this is my favorite one. Festival, this is at Union Square, I believe it is. Let me just double check that. Yes, it's at Union Square. That is not Union Square. That looks more like Holland and something out of the Wizard of Oz, but it's still really cool. That's something that should definitely be on the to-do list. And then the Bay Area Maker Fair, talk about innovation workshops, something really cool to bring the kids to. So there you have it. Oh, there's a Oakland Food Truck Festival. If you're a foodie like me, you have live music, some crafts, some family fun. The bottom line, there is a whole bunch to do this weekend. If you're not looking at houses, there you go. Now you know exactly what to do. Now, by the way, if we're not working together, we should. If we are working together and you need this weekend, hey, if you're looking, I'm working. Would always love to help you and your family save money on your mortgage, get your offer accepted, refinance your house. And with that, I hope you have a great Friday night. Paul Obrantz, Clear to Close Brokers. That's it. My first AI little